Hello, young ones. It's good to see you again. You might notice that some things have changed. I'm no longer wearing the things I was wearing the last time I saw y'all. The altar and the church, the sanctuary, have all changed a bit. And that's because we are right on the doorstep of Easter, and we celebrate that change in this service. But Saturday is kind of a special in-between sort of day. We're not quite to the resurrection just yet. And so what we're going to read now is what happened in between. So after, when we last talked and Jesus had just died, but before what happens tomorrow morning. So this chapter is titled The Quiet Cave. Jesus had died. Joseph and Nicodemus were sad. They carefully took Jesus' body down from the cross. They cleaned him. They wrapped his body in strips of white linen and carried him to a quiet cave on the hillside. They laid Jesus down inside the cave. Then they said goodbye. Before they left, they rolled a big stone over the entrance. Outside the cave, 2 guards kept watch. The big heavy stone was sealed in place. And for 3 whole days, all was still. But all that time, and tonight, inside that cave, God was working quietly. If you tried to peek inside, you wouldn't see anything. If you stood outside and put your ear to the big stone, you wouldn't hear anything. You couldn't. If you tried to imagine what was happening, you couldn't. But inside, God was doing something utterly amazing, something only God could do. Jesus waited, and the world held its breath and waited with him. We have another love letter from God about today. Dear child of mine, do you like surprises? Inside that quiet cave, I was working on a surprise that no one could imagine. It would be the greatest surprise the world had ever known. Something was happening to Jesus. My son was going to have a brand new life. But for 3 whole days, the world had to wait. Love God. We'll come back tomorrow morning to see what happens in the transformation, the change. But until then, goodbye for now.